Hey guys, it's Hina Sheth here at Rebalance Physical Therapy and Wellness in Center City, Philadelphia, as well as on the main line in Narberth, Pennsylvania. Our clinic specializes in anything spine, hip, pelvic, and pelvic floor related. And today I wanted to address basically just any of you guys who have curiosities as far as any questions related to sexual function, anything that has to do with either curiosities or dysfunctions or aches and pains or anything that doesn't feel right, not knowing if something should feel right when it comes to intercourse, sex, really. And I really wanted to actually address those of you who are from cultures, because I know some of you guys are watching this video, maybe you're from a country where it's taboo to talk about sex, where no one actually talks to you, even healthcare practitioners do not talk to you about what is normal and what sex should feel like, what's abnormal and what's normal. And I feel, I hesitated a little bit creating this video because I respect all cultures. I really do. I come from a culture where, people don't talk about, it was kind of not talked about. Sex wasn't talked about. You're actually not even supposed to have sex or intercourse until you are married, which I fully feel very respectful of for any culture that is that way. I come from that type of a culture. Now, however, what we hear is a lot of people when we do consults, which we do all across the world in the country, we have girls as well as young men, older men and older females that actually will ask us, hey, this wasn't discussed and I'm actually about to get married. And I'm not sure what is normal and what's not normal. I'm afraid. They have questions, but they don't know who to talk to. They don't know, if their questions are going to be answered the right way. And so I really wanted to create this video for those of you who have questions about that. And maybe those of you don't even come from a culture like that, but you have these questions, or maybe you're in a relationship and you're not sure what's normal and what's not normal. And so I wanted to tell you that we are here for you. Like I said, we do consults all around the country by video, as well as around the world. And we talk to so many women and men, young, old, that have questions, they have curiosities, they don't understand what's normal, is what they're feeling normal, and then be able to help you and guide you along that path. Now, why is it that I can speak about this? Because I'm sure some of you guys are like, who is this person that I'm talking to? And why is it I want her advice or their advice or something like that? So I am a physical therapist and I specialize in an area called the pelvic floor, all right? So the pelvic floor is actually a group of muscles inside the pelvis. These are the muscles. They are a bunch of different muscles, and what they do, if I flip this pelvis around, now this is a female, but for men too, all right, these muscles actually control the function of the bladder, the sexual organs, as well as the rectum or bowel movements. So when these muscles become problematic, okay, or maybe they're not problematic for some of you, but you just have curiosities, these muscles can affect all these areas, but they also can enhance what you're feeling. So like I said, when it comes to intercourse and sex, these muscles play a role in making things feel good, but they can also play a role in making things feel not so good, all right? And so what I want everyone to know is that having a healthy sex life is a part of people's well-being, okay? We kind of know that, and that is across all cultures, okay? Because when you are healthy in terms of sexually, that is what also leads to procreation and having babies, which again, even if in certain cultures, having sex that feels amazing is not part of the goal in your culture, which I completely respect and understand, but it is a part of having babies and go on to procreate. In those cultures, that is part of your well-being, okay? And if those muscles are not functioning well down there and intercourse is uncomfortable, then what will happen is that will create a stressor in the body, which actually on a fundamental level can lead to a part of why some people might not be able to get pregnant, all right? And it can almost lead to infertility because, again, either because of pain, you can't complete intercourse, or because it's so stressful to have sex. It creates a stress on the body, and that can lead to, you know, infertility in some ways, because mentally you're not in the zone of being able to get pregnant, associated with all those happy hormones that go along with procreation. But on the other hand, for some cultures, it is really important for sex to feel enjoyable and healthy, but you're not sure what that means, or you're like, you know, it doesn't quite feel that way. So it's really important that you guys have a sense of understanding of what's going on. And if something doesn't feel quite right, it feels painful, you can't complete intercourse, then that part of your well-being is going to be affected. And that's going to affect everything from your mood and how you view life in general. So I don't want to get philosophical there, but that was kind of the point of this video, is to tell you guys, for those of you who are watching this that have been a part of my channel, that, you know, feel like you need to have that connection, we actually have consultations that we do with lots of people that we can kind of help you also with that process, help you understand what might be going on, possibly help you get help in your area. We have also programs that we've developed online if one of those might be helpful for what's going on with you, and to also connect you potentially with the right healthcare practitioners that might be able to help you along this process, you know, to kind of help with you in your process to well-being in this area. So subscribe to our videos. Our consult link is actually down below in the information box. And if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment box, because this is what helps me create my YouTube content. Actually, subscribing and commenting helps me kind of answer some of those questions that I'll later create a video about. So have a wonderful day, guys, and talk to you soon.